So far been 7 different people. 7 different streamers today. Surprised the host chain's still going on. Oh, I see. You're going through people hosting each other and then you're just following that chain. Cool. Yahtzee Master, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Anyway, I was still reading the ledger because I really want to know what happened to these guys, the Svetas. Kavuna. Is the line still going? Nope, yeah. There's loads of them. Do any of them have a title, though? Curia, Commander Curia, Duke. Duke of Anjou. Princess of Bulgaria. Strong claim on Rashka. Strong claim on the Khanate of Bulgaria. Which does not exist anymore. What happened to Bulgaria? Alright, the Khanate of Bulgaria is actually part of Croatia. So they're still married into that. That's still theirs. What about Vanes? Is this still the same? Nope, that's a different bloodline too. Different dynasty, rather. Who was that? That was the Boar. Countess of Northumberland. Wow, you have fallen quite a long way. They just have the Countess. Were there any others? Mikhail the Great. Maha the Confessor. Plus the 2 Indian ones. Oh, Navarra's got their own bloodline. Blood of Mikhail the Great. Damage plus 10%. Vassal opinion plus 5. Personal combat plus 10. Characters tend to become ambitious. That's quite a good one. A man of true legend. His exploits mimicked those of Alexander the Great himself. Lonault, thank you very much for the follow. DeGarmo, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. This is so awesome seeing so many new faces. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. Siege of Stavoren. Done. So with that, we have taken over Friesland, enforcing the demands. Oh, I didn't actually take your land. Since he is a traitor, they will not object. Yoink. And there we go. Oh, he usurped a barony? That's not what I was looking for. Did he just escape it by... He adopted feudalism, but because I'd already demanded it, he had to give it up. Oh man, I got lucky there. Alright, so we're back up to 4 counties, which is going to help. I do need to build these 2 up though. And also Ostfriesland, I need Norden to become the primary, although I don't own Norden. Build a new holding. I want to replace this with a castle. But for that I need to build the wooden hill fort, right? And I can build all of these with prestige, which I've got a lot of. I don't remember how I'd do this again. Stormasus, Fallen Advent, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. How do I get rid of this again? I mean, one way I could do it is to take this guy's land, especially he's already in jail. It'll piss off the vassals a little bit, but a short term. Did that do it? Yeah, it did. So Norden is now in charge, and then I can give Ostfriesland tribe to somebody else and let them build it up. I'm going to do that. Because I don't particularly want to hold on to a tribe. Who should I give it to? Oh, have you got land? Actually, that'll piss you off, because that's not going to be feudal. I mean, honestly, I should just try and convert it. Which I can't do even though I have the money. Need to max out the hill fort, but I can't do that until we've got castle infrastructure level 1. Oh, level 1? That's probably actually doable. In fact, I have level 1. Oh, it's just not in Ostfriesland yet. Yeah, okay. Well, it will be spreading there. I should probably also build a holding here. It has to be a temple. Do I want to spend that much money? Not really. I do, however, want to start upgrading these two. Like yesterday. Search my realm. Somebody who is not a ruler. Married. Don't care. I think it has to be men that I give the forts to. Actually, I don't know. Can I give you landed territory? No, I can only give it to men. I don't want to give it to either of these because their relations with me will matter. Tigriv? I'll give it to you. You can have the tribe. Okay. I can have up to 10 domain provinces. I really do need to get rid of you. I really, really do. Right. In the meantime, let's send the armies home. Why would I need to go into hiding? Oh, is there a plot against me? Kill Caitlin. Abo. Bad. Mayor. Bad. Yeah, I'm going to say auto stop plots now. This is getting silly. Four-week claims can be pressed. I don't really want to do that. I think I need to keep on going with the start a bloodline. 5,000 prestige, Duke or higher. Take the ambition, then complete it by murdering 30 people, winning 15 wars, building 10 holdings of government type. Oh yeah, and you wanted to see Navarra. Flipping hell, he does have 176. Brilliant strategist, brawny, brave, wroth, cruel, ambitious, charitable to light reduction, lightning reflexes, devoted, slain legendary beast, tenacious duelist, ruthless commander, battlefield experience, duel experience, splint mail armor, and blood of Mikhail the Great. Oh, he's a Visigoths. Well, of course he's this good, he's a Visigoth. I'm playing as the Visigoths in an Attila game. That's why I'm saying that. And yeah, I don't have direct control over when I have kids. I know kids need to happen. I'm married. I've done everything I can. And I've also got the groom and heir focus. So I think it's time for me to become a Viking. So we need to go raiding. Did I get rid of the ships? I didn't. No. I didn't. Where are they? Oh yeah, they're down there. Oh, Overijssel has been converted. That too. Ostfriesland is Old Germanic. You're Waldenson. Well, I want to get Friesland done next. Join the wolves, thank you. I will do that. I will gladly fight to prove myself. I should probably have double checked to see who I'd be fighting. Knut of Skovlia and the Wolf Warriors have chosen Sarah Viss as my opponent. The staunch woman eyes me up and down when we are introduced. Fresh meat, eh? She offers mockingly before shoving an elbow into my side, making everyone laugh. 17 combat versus my 71. A fight for glory, huh? The duel. As the duel begins, Sarah Viss comes at me slowly. I offer my best taunting smile and it does not take long before I've seen to swing my dull spear in a perfect half circle, causing her to fall backwards with a surprise. I walk away victorious. To the valiant Queen Caitlin of Frisia, I'm told you did not receive a single scratch during your initiation. That's a kind of impressive brute we would be honoured to have sitting at our table. You are here humbly invited to join our ranks. Alright, so Queen Caitlin the Legendary of Frisia is now carrying a shield on her back and is a member of the Wolf Warriors. Now I need to go and earn some renown. So let's go pillaging. I still feel like I need some more commanders. You know what? We're going to search all. Be of any gender. We're good at fighting. Not a ruler. Will join the court. Guli. Can women who are not shield maidens become commanders? I'm sure they can. Or family members. No, there are none in that list. So I'm afraid this is going to have to be men. Although I'm loving the fact that shield maidens are so hardcore. Ottar, Chancellor of Bremen. Missing. Popo, I have never once seen you fight, so I'm going to strip you of your commander position. Eilif. Skudor. Oh, Skudor is really good. And he's a Viking. He's an adventurer Viking. Oh, hello. And Sverker. Right, so we should have an influx of commanders coming in here. Seeing as I currently don't have any kids, why don't I go berserk? I'm going to save it. Because berserk is a bit of a double-edged sword. It can be really, really strong, but it can also get you killed. Oh, I lose patient? I kind of like being patient. Shrewd, patient, brave, just. No, I don't think she's the one to become a berserker. She's not crazy enough. Yet. Peace be with you, I accept your gracious invitation. I am appointing you a commander. Okay. And you, appoint commander. Okay. And you, appoint commander. Okay. Right, so let's split this army in two. Okay, that's a little less impressive than I was expecting, but never mind. So Caitlin's going to be in charge. Hjalmar is going to be second. You're going to be third. This is the most unbalanced army I've ever seen, but I'll take what I can. And now I need to go raid some stuff. You know what? We're going to go to France. I've raided too much in England. So all of this stuff has been recently conquered. Here we go. We can get some stuff here. Devereaux, recently conquered. These, however, not so much. Is that ketchup or dried blood on her face? Oh, that's blood. You get that when you've been in duels and stuff, and it lasts for a little while. But children need to stop commanding an army. That is not true. If Mordred van Gelre is anything to go by, you get more children in your commanding armies. How can I raid as a feudals? Because I am Norse. The government type doesn't matter, the religion does. Outbreak of disease outside the walls of Caen. Although the Great Conversion of Bavaria was a success, my work to help High Chief Vladislav's savage people turn into proper Germanic converts is not yet done. A new church is what they need. Spend 300 gold. Money is always useful. More priests. I'll send them gold. For a new missionary. I mean, we're about to make a bunch more cash anyway. I'm glad to read of your decision. The new church is just what we need to help spread the word of the All-Father to the masses. Perhaps I should use my extensive knowledge to impress Mayor Fockburn into liking me more. Let's talk strategy. With my ridiculous level 28 Marshal. Can you adopt in CK2? No. Fallen Advent. Obiami, thank you very much for the follows. I think I may have missed those earlier. Sorry about that. Welcome to the channel. My dissertation on military masters was very appreciated, it seems. How could you not? Alright, so speaking of which, has this changed at all? My Ruko wants to be convinced. Where is folk thingy? Folkburn. +3, -3. His opinion of me is still not high enough. Oh, Popo didn't join the army because he's here doing this. Now, as much as I want Starker as a fighter, he's actually a much better diplomat. In fact, the Duke of Angria would be a better option. Let's do that. He's actually pretty good at it too. Do I have any other strong vassals? Nope, just the one. One Duke. I could create the Duchy of Kent. Which does include those 3 provinces, and I'd be kind of happy to give you Sussex. Well, you're going to hate my guts, so it's definitely not going to be you. Esteemed Queen Caitlin of Frisia, I wish to forsake my old religion and lead Mecklenburg to its rightful place amongst the civilized realms. I humbly request Frisia's assistance to ensure a peaceful transition. Yes, of course. The alternative, however, is giving it to Princess Sergei. My prisoner, Holger of Oldenburg, is complaining about his dark cell, requesting more appropriate accommodation. Who's your heir? 4-year-old, also old German. Oh, he converted at least. So how much of the bad relations are because you're in jail? How much of it's because I revoked a bunch of titles? Yeah, the majority of that is because I stole all of your stuff. So I'm going to put you in the oubliette, because then your health is terrible and you should die sooner. Have I done a block with this queen yet? No. Ooh, I can press a Yaldum. That's a pretty big Yaldum. Oh no, that's just against Denmark. Yeah, maybe not. My prisoner, the dude of Dover, is moaning about his cell. I mean, most of his dislikes because he's in jail. You know what? I'm going to go to my intrigue. I'm going to go to prisoners. I'm going to say anyone who can be paying their ransoms, I will accept. The conversion of Mecklenburg, the priests you've sent to Magdeburg, have come home exhausted and satisfied. Excellent. Another 200 piety. The legendary is going to be replaced by the pious at this rate. I hope that doesn't happen. I really hope that doesn't. Oh, this is Mortan. I'm a Viking already? That was quick. Oh well, +1 martial. I should be at 29. I haven't pressed it yet. The pillaging and looting undertaken in your name has earned you a reputation as a fearsome Viking raider. All along the coasts, mothers tucking their children in for the night warn that unless they behave, the terrible Caitlin, scourge of the seas, will come ashore with her undead warriors and eat them. Om nom 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 nom. Monthly prestige, martial, even more combat skill. Old Germanic, reformed Germanic opinion, and same trait. So like all of my vassals are going to adore me now. And combat skill is 83. How is the map? We're slowly spreading west, but it is really slow. Catholicism seems to have finally lost its place in Britain. The Conquista continues. Lollard continues to grow. Slavic. Slavic seems to be the most stable. Which I think is actually part of the point of the Slavic religion in this game. It's just stability. So I'm not surprised. I mean, it's fair. I'll tell my son. If he does not sleep, I'll eat him up. Oh, nom 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 nom. There seems to be a lot of disease here in France. Losing a lot of good warriors to it. Speaking of good warriors, I should probably try to do some upgrades. seeing as the next level of castle towns is now available. Oh, now I can hold a blot. Hang on. I have 5 prisoners. Let's blot them. You have sent a summons to your vassals for the blot. Those that have been baptized or profess to follow the teachings of the prophets will have to offer gold to be exempted. The guests have arrived, and it's time for the blot to begin. You gather outside the temple, start by offering animals to sacrifice to the gods. I am surely with child, my husband will be pleased. See, I'm raiding and I'm pregnant. Pregnancies come with considerable risks. Now that I am with child, I ought to appoint a regent who can take over if anything should happen to me. I know just the person for the job. Who are you suggesting? He's pretty good. I mean, he's the Duke, but he's not related to me. I think actually King Hjalmar would be the best choice. Well, actually his abilities are a lot lower. You know what? Yeah, I'll accept that. Because that's also going to increase your relations with me because you're designated regent. Wolfstan's being brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. He sees the dangling noose about to be placed around his neck. He pushes the nearest guard aside and makes a desperate run, but to no avail. You men drag him kicking and screaming back to the temple. All-Father, we offer you this sacrifice. There is done. Eckfrieda is brought from your dungeons. Several passages. Where's your virgin now? Lurthan is brought up from the dungeons. Where's your virgin now? Adelag is brought up. He hurls insults and spittle your way, continuing even as the noose is placed around his neck. The hatred in his eyes cannot be mistaken. I stick out my tongue. The sacrifice is over. The feast at the end of the block can now begin. The meat of the animals was sacrificed has already been prepared, and there's plenty of meat to go around. Alright, so we just got the temple here to finish looting. Conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion erupt. That seems to happen rather too often. Smoother skin, shining eyes, full of curves. The changes brought by this pregnancy have made me even more beautiful than I already was. It's worth the nausea. Sex appeal plus 15. Gain prestige, or it would be inappropriate for me to flaunt my looks while I am with child. Ah, it's worth the nausea. It is, after all, how you get mercenaries. You don't pay them. Feast is over, and with it, the blot will be at least 9 years until I can hold the next one. Plus 15% morale of armies, prestige, and piety. Which prestige do I gain a month? 4.3. It's been a long while since Hjalmar gave me so much attention. I'm fairly sure a sudden interest might be related to the recent changes, but I cannot say I'm not flattered about it regardless. Meanwhile, castle upgrades are being finished. Are there any factions against us? There are. Angermanland. Co-conspirator Steerborn of Angermanland has let me know that Princess... Wait. The guy who's in the faction against me is doing the plan. Alarm bells ringing. Oh, the sudden increase in relations is due to the fact that I'm a Viking now and everyone likes that. 189 plot power. Come on, it's a kid. Just don't get caught. A lack of bravery. I've seen Kuningard Sifian's doctor during a couple of gatherings of the Wolf Warriors, and I cannot help but notice how innocent looking the woman appears, needlessly jumpy, flinching at jokes, turning down sparring matches. She needs guidance, I find myself muttering. Is she craven? Grievously scarred, diligent, stubborn, content. As a warrior, she needs me. Oh, and we finished in Caen. Now, here's the question. Do I want to go and attack Mortain? I mean, yes, I want Revengi. We will fight them! refused the offer, muttering something about not being a charity product. If adequacy is not enough, if adequacy is enough for the woman, who am I to intervene? We become rivals. I can just leave her alone. Yeah, she's a wimp. Not worthy of my time. Hail, fledgling! Rumours are that the great spoils are waiting behind the walls of Westminster. I know where that is. Waiting to be conquered by any daring raider. Oh, hell yes. I'll go and do that once I'm done with this. You have a new heir. If your character dies now, you will play as Dull the Heavenly. I have inherited the Duchy of Holland, the County of Holland, from Duchess Saga. Seems that little Princess Saga Frisia had not learned how to fly. Chicken for lunch today, I think. I guess I was not caught. So, Duchy of Holland, Duchy of Gelre. Dull still has a couple of provinces, including Sticht, West Friesland, Zeeland, and Sussex. At what point can I get primogeniture? In fact, are there any laws I can enact? I could. I can get more soldiers. Let's get a bigger army. Oh, and administration can change now. Oh, but I don't have the legalism for that. And also, the vassal contribution's gone up massively. Regulated inheritance, legalism 3. Slightly ahead of time. I don't really want to spend the points. I know the points are there to be spent, but I like saving them for when I desperately need them in an emergency. So I'm not going to. It's a kid, don't you remember the child up in Sweden? We failed 3 times even though he had 610 plot power. Oh, I remember. I remember. I was just trying to make light of the situation. Wait, what happened to my ships? The Battle of Mortain. Our ongoing struggle outside Mortain has brought out the best of our military strategists. One of them is a Frisian veteran with the penchant for innovation. So I can pay him a little bit of money and get military tech, or we can get him as a commander. Okay, I see the difference. 15. You know what, I'm going to grab him as a commander. That's fine. Where have my ships gone?